Hey, we're live again. Hey, I thought we'd come on this morning and just say hi. Anyway, this is scenery outside my rig here. I guess I could say I slept somewhat good last night. Could have slept a little better. I'm gonna try to see if I can sleep better tonight. Make it a little more comfortable. I gotta put this pad mattress back on the top of the couch, and I think that might make a better difference, or a bigger difference, I should say. But anyway, I'm in here shooting a video. What's up, Jasmine? How's it going this morning? How you doing? I'm here at the camp here. I got a wound care today, so 3:45 I'll be there. So 3:45 wound care, and I'll rewrap my feet again and clean them up and have them ready for another week. So little by little, I guess you could say. Nomad Deluxe. We got Nomad Deluxe in here. Nice scenery out there, huh? A nice big boulder back there. Big old rock of a mountain. I guess you can call it a mini mountain or something like that. But you got high clouds in the sky. Got to charge up the solar. Solar's got a ways to go before I can actually charge up the TV, or actually, not the TV, but charge up the solar generator so I can have a TV set a little bit. Sometimes I like to watch a TV for like an hour. I watched Monday Night Football last night. It's a terrible game, but I watched it. What temp? What's the temp? 75 is probably in the 60s here. I want to say 65, 68. You could look it up. The high deserts, not high deserts. Just look up Kingman. Look up Kingman weather. It's in the Kingman area, so without giving specifics out. Did the Chiefs? Yeah, the Chiefs won last night. It was 14-17. The Chiefs aren't playing very well this year. What's going on with that team? They're not going to make the playoffs. Seriously, they're not going to make the playoffs. They've lost too many games already. You can't. I guess they're at what, 5 losses? I guess they could if they don't lose anymore. If they just win out, they might make the playoffs. But they're going to be at the bottom, and they're going to have to play some tough teams. They got to play. Look at the Raiders. They got to play. Who else is tough? Oh, the Buffalo Bills are playing well this year. That's another two. That's two tough teams right there. I don't know much about the AFC, but the NFC's really tough. The NFC's got a lot of tough teams in there. I think, hopefully Arizona can hold together. I'm an Arizona fan, as you know, Cardinal fan. So we lost that one game by one play, man. If that receiver turns around, he would have caught that pass. Arizona would have been 8-0. Could have been still undefeated. But hey, they lost one game, so you can't go undefeated in the season. But the more wins you tack on the screen, the better off you are for the playoffs position. Yeah, they're in good position. They're ahead of Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's got 2 losses now, so that's good. I like to see Tampa Bay with 2 losses. That puts them below the heap of the pack. Arizona and who else? Packers, Arizona are probably the 2 top teams in the NFC right now, and then below that is Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is good. I'm not saying they're not good. They are a good, solid football team. Cardinals have injuries. They got to get back on track with their injuries and hopefully get their center back. Rodney Hudson, man, they got to get him back. He's like 3 guys in one, man. He's an incredible asset to their offensive line. Being the center, the snapper to the quarterback. That's big for Kyler Murray. Then the other thing is Kyler Murray might be out. But they got a good backup quarterback, so they got I'm trying to think. Colt McCoy. So he's pretty good. He's not bad. He's a pretty good quarterback, but he's not a running quarterback. He's not a mobile quarterback. He's a in a pocket guy. So it'll turn Arizona into a running football team rather than a passing team with Kyler Murray. So we got to say good morning to Judy Oxnard. What's going on this morning? I tried to say I was going to come in this morning, and I did. I woke up and looked at the phone. It had 99% charge, so I shut it off last night. I unplugged everything, and I don't want the solar running. I think I ran the only thing I ran last night was the fan, and it got chilly with that fan. Yeah. So yeah, the fan it got pretty chilly in here. So I think this tonight I'll leave the fan off. I don't think I'll run the fan. Just fans run down your electricity a lot when you're living solar life in the desert. I just wish I had a little bit more water than I have. Then I'd be pretty good. I just don't know where to get water around here. I guess there's RV parks, but they're like $30 a night. It costs too much, man. I would eat up all my money. Can't do that. Let's see, it's a nice morning in the coast. Oh, you're on the coast, huh? You're at the ocean? No, that's pretty nice. We got a new person in here. Well, not new, but they came in this morning. I didn't see him in here. Big Dog 899. Yeah, I got some nice views around here. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice camp. Quiet. You could hear a pin drop all day long. I think I'm going to put my barbecue together today. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. I was looking outside when I stepped out. If I'd have to walk around the camp to get my chair. I'll have to get my camping chair, and I definitely don't want to leave it out. So what I can do is kind of carry it inside, Yeah, I think I'll try to do that. I'll put the barbecue together. I gotta get the table out. There's a table I need. What I need to do is get tinfoil too. See if I can find some more tinfoil. Put tinfoil over the table so all that grease doesn't go all over the table. Yeah, that's one thing. Maybe I bring my rags. Maybe I bring a rag or two or something to wipe it off. Get it nice and clean so it stays clean. I gotta bring it. I keep it behind the seat here. I don't have any steak or shrimp. I've got chicken. That's all I've got. The barbecue. I do have brats, but they're frozen. So they're frozen solid. I guess I could take them. I guess I could take one brat out. I don't know. Brats are kind of high in salt. Then again, I don't have the tripod in here. I don't know what happened to the tripod. People that get in here, pick through stuff, and just take my best of the best. I'm surprised I still have my TV receiver in here, but I packed it away. I disconnected my satellite receiver, So I kind of packed the thing away. Let's see, what did I do with it? Here, hold on a second. Maybe it's connected. Yeah, it is connected. I didn't disconnect it after all. No, I just left it. I must have just turned everything off and went right to sleep. I'm at a dispersed camping. Free. It's free out here. Let's see here. There's a good view of the ground. See if I use the barbecuer, I think I'm gonna have to make it easy. So I heard some noise over here. Somebody made some noise. That's the most noise I've heard. Must be somebody on the other side of me. Nice. Yeah, so we're saving lots of money by being here. Then I go to the wound care today too. So it's about a 7 mile drive the other direction, going south. So I'll go south. I'm thinking about maybe leaving. I don't know. I mean, I was thinking about leaving camp today and going to a new place. I don't know. What kind of wildlife is out there this time? I don't know. Probably not much. I don't know what's out here. Probably pack rats. I know there's mice out here. I've seen a couple running around. So I've seen those. I hate those things. They get into your wires and they cause havoc for you. So those things are just everywhere. I hate I got the pack rats on my property too. They're a pain. They got into my friend's camper. I told him they'd get in there. If he didn't have Alina, most likely, but I haven't seen any. I have not seen any. Always good to check out. Yeah, I was thinking about, I don't know. I was thinking about going to Parker, Arizona. It's a little drive. It's quite a drive, actually. But hey, just for a little bit, and then my wound care is up this direction, so I'll have to come back. But in the meantime, I got some extra time that I can go to another spot. Maybe I think Parker would be perfect, man. You could camp at Blue Water Casino. Blue Water Casino would be real nice. You got a nice restaurant in there. They got a buffet. I think on Sundays they have a buffet. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see, what is today? Today's Tuesday. It's a ways off. Let's see, but yeah, they probably. I'll have to call and find out what they have for food during the weekdays and stuff like that. I'll have to check it out. But there's not much for camping outside of the Parker. I mean, actually there is. There's a place called Shea Road. You can take Shea Road and you can camp out over there, and that's free. That's a free dispersed camping. Really rough road, man, going in there. Really rough. And they got a lot of nails on the ground, because I remember people burn pallets. When they burn the pallets, all those nails are everywhere. And those nails can get stuck in your tires and cause havoc for you too. That's one of the reasons I like this place. There's no pallets anywhere. People don't, start campfires out here. I mean, I think one person did one night, but besides that, I've not smelled any campfires. Nobody really talks to anybody. I've seen a big pack of people in here, and people pretty much stay to themselves. I think that's pretty much what people do. I think it's probably the safest thing to do. After what happened to me, safest thing is just stay by yourself and don't bother with anybody, and don't talk to anybody. Don't meet up with anybody. You're best off that way, I think. Let's see, why would people do? People do what they do, man. You never know what they're going to do. That's why it's a surprise, man. They could be, I don't know. We got Oral Oli in here. We got Phil Mickelson in there. If you're keen to try out Bullhead City, 20 miles. A nice hospital and probably wound care. Yeah, but they won't let you do the wound care over there because I'm at this place. They're real touchy on the wound care. They get you started. If you don't stay, then you lose that place. This place is pretty good. This area is good for wound care, and the restaurants are really good around here. Good morning to RV Davy channel, Matchsticks. That's funny. Shout out to the 10 in the stream. G Mangoes. You always say that, but I never go into that channel. I just don't go in there. I've seen some people come in there that don't. They just, I don't know. I had problems with a couple people on that channel. Not the G Mangos, but some other people, from the past, from the old past, people that came in here. So I kind of stay out of that channel. Let's see, are you in? No, not in Las Vegas. Not that far from Las Vegas, actually, from here. It's not that far. It's a quick, I don't know, about an hour and a half drive to Vegas. I scooted out a little ways to get out here, to get to this spot, but the spot's really beautiful, man. So that's one of the reasons I stay here. Because then the wound care is only 6.5 miles away, and you got all the restaurants right up in there, too. I went to a restaurant. Had 5 tacos yesterday. Did you see Cookie Vision? Where? Oatman this weekend. You're going to Oatman this weekend. Where's that by? Where's that close to? I've never been there. No, it's a small little town, but I'm probably not that far from it. Tacos. I had 5 tacos. The tacos were only $1.50 last night at the restaurant I was at. Yeah, $1.50 a taco. And I had one, let's see, Oral, don't let the burros bite you. The burros could bite you in the ass, you know that. You gotta look out for that. They like to bite you in the butt. I'm having avocados toast with French tomato and mushroom for breakfast. Well, that sounds okay, except for the mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms, but for you, it's okay then. Sounds good for you. Let's see, it's not by anything. That's why I go there. That's funny. I always have carrots for the burros. So that's cool. I like that. You bought a bunch of carrots for the burros. I'm so happy that those things can get fed. Thomas Wyatt, I went to school with him. He's posting on Facebook. Let's see, what kind of tacos did you get? I just got regular hard crunch tacos last night. They were, shredded beef. Then I put put their salsa on there. Oh my goodness, it was good. I had beans and rice too, so it's pretty good. It was a good meal, and I had a margarita too. I got a massive buzz off that margarita. That margarita was like, I don't know, it's like pretty small, but man, it packed a punch. I had to sit there a while before I was going to drive, So, and use the walker too. You don't want to trip and fall with the walker, that's for sure. So, yeah, it was really good. So Monday nights, I got to remember that the tacos are only $1.50. $1.50 per taco. So you get bang for your buck out here, if you know where the deals are, food wise. Let's see. I can't. The regular meal came with. It just it was a matter of how many you wanted, but I think I got three tacos initially, and I ordered 2 more. So 2 more tacos. I had a total of 5 tacos last night. What kind of RV do you have? Got a Class C. I got a 21-foot Winnebago Class C. It's a Mini Winnie 300. Mini Winnie 300 is the RV I got. It's got a 460 V8 in it. It's doing pretty good. The motor, it's running great. It runs perfect. I had a problem with the belt, kept squealing. So I called a mobile mechanic out, and they came out and they checked it out, and it was just a loose belt. The belt was loose, so we tightened it up. That fixed the problem. I hate when whoever left it loose. Must have been Chris, because he didn't tighten that thing all the way. It was squealing ever since he did that. That's a good way to kill your belt. Skipping, yeah. Yeah, I just heard from him last night. Yeah. So yeah, he was out at the camp he was out there, or I guess he's going out there Thursday. I was trying to get him to do something, man. It's like pulling teeth with him to try to get him pick up my stuff. It's sitting over in Sedona. I told him, I said, I'm far from it, man. Please get that stuff before I don't have it. I said, there's a drone in that one of those packages. I want that drone. He goes, yeah, but I said, yeah, I don't have the drone. I wish I had the drone. I could fly the drone here, stick it up on a table and send it up and get an aerial view. It'd be incredible, the area view, if I did that. But I don't have it, so can't do that, unfortunately, for me. I've not seen anybody with any drones. A lot of people aren't flying those things because you need an FCC license with those things, at least some of them. This one, I don't think you need the license, as far as I know, but I could always check into it. I'm just trying to think of a way you go to get to Oatman. How do you get to Oatman, man? Attach the bear spray to the drone in case any matchsticks attack. That's a good idea. You know what? I didn't even think about that. If you could somehow make it so that you could put the bear spray on the drone. The drone could be used for to help. It could be a aided tool to keep people away. The drone can attack. You could use it to swoop around people. That thing going fast. You come through, man. That thing would whack that could whack you pretty good, actually. Though you can break it too, but I don't know. FAA it's FAA and not the FCC. I've been reviewing that video. It doesn't seem to capture the full. Yeah, not all of it's there. Not all of it was in that video. I had the majority of the video in my video because it ran live for like ever, But that video was cut off. It was just a little video. It didn't have everything in it. It's got somewhat of a part of the video, but not all of it. Let's see. I would like to go Highway 90 through Bullhead and Fort Mojave to Oatman Road turn. Then much better. 95. Yeah, I'm off of Highway 95 actually. Yeah, that's the one I took when I came up from Quartzsite. I just came up, went through Parker, and came through the river, around the river bend that way. Whoa, but those incredible views. Big views, big drop-offs too. Coming up this direction. Came through Lake Havasu City. Lake Havasu City, beautiful, man. Beautiful in Lake Havasu City. Good place, I'm going to say Lake Havasu is probably the best because you got the best of everything. You got a lake, you got the river. What else do you got? You got beautiful. I think there's some beautiful homes around here. I was checking out properties up here. They're pretty nice. Probably pricey too, I'll bet. But it's a beautiful area up in this part of Arizona, right there at the north. That's about the center of the between the right at the river. Basically, you're right at the edge of California, Arizona. It's pretty nice. You touch base with the courts. Yeah, they're not much help, man. They're not much help. I don't know. I don't know if it's even worth having police anymore. They don't seem to do much for you. Maybe you could find a nice. I don't know, man. And you know what you'll find out here. You never know. During summer, Havasu and Mojave and Bullhead are like. Yeah. During the summer, it's pretty hot out here. That's when you go out to my property. That's when you go to Flagstaff and you get out. You get away from it all. That's what I usually do. I just go hang out in Flagstaff once the weather gets nice. It's not that. I mean, Flagstaff got cold and then it got warmed up. You know, that was the thing with Flagstaff. Quartzsite doesn't have a police department. It's the the La Paz County Sheriff only. I thought they had a police. I seen a car that said police. It's right by the because I went to the wound care there at Quartzsite. They have a little. They got a little place there that you can go. I think I'll try to call them and reschedule so I can get wrapped there too. But problem is, they're just so far away. You know, I got kind of far out from them. You know, Laughlin. Okay, there's a casino. There's a casino at Lake Havasu City. You know that? If you take, there's some kind of thing you could take. Unfortunately for me, I don't have a wheelchair, so that doesn't help me. But I checked it out. I went and I seen the casino. Now I see where the tribe members all came out and had like a nice little video. They went on the lake, you know, and they went across to the casino and looked pretty good. It looks cool, man. They got, like I said, they got restaurants just all around the place, you know. All kinds of Mexican restaurants. What else they got? They got breweries, you know, where you can get beer and stuff like that. It's in California. You take the ferry. So yeah, I seen the ferry over there when I was driving. I was kind of like driving over the bridge and stuff. I checked out the properties too. They got mobile homes on their own properties that look really nice. People really have nice setups, man. A lot of them have boats and sheesh, they got the RV deck, you know, so they can park their RVs up in their properties. Look, Lake Havasu City is just freaking phenomenal. This would be a good place to live for the summer, or for the winter too. Excuse me. The winter is just perfect here. Let's see. You should get another raccoon. I just can't find a raccoon. They're hard to find. You know, let's see, maybe go back to Globe. I don't want to go back to Globe. I don't like that town. That's a dangerous town. I've had some bad experiences there. I prefer not to it's I don't know. It upsets me. It's an emotional thing, you know. But what I went through there, and I just don't want to go back. You know, I don't like that town. There's not much there. You're best off just driving through and not stopping because there's just nothing to see there. There's absolutely, you got like a little main road strip and you know what? I went to get a burger one time there, and it was a Friday afternoon or whatever, and I couldn't even get a burger because the lady says, "Oh, my guy, my main guy that cooks here called out stoned last night. He couldn't make it because he was too stoned to come into work." I was like, "Well, that's just fine. That's just great." I never cared for Scott and Terry. You know, they're not even on the road right now. I guess Terry's got some kidney issues. So she's got some physical problems that doesn't enable them to go on the road, you know, camping. I don't know what they're doing. They sold their house. Who knows what they're doing? They don't really post any videos, you know. I've not seen any videos from them. I met them. I thought they were okay, you know. They seemed to be they were nice to me, but, you know, haven't seen them in 3 years? 4 years now, actually. I mean, this is the closest I've ever been able to getting out on the road, you know. Yeah, I kind of cruised over to Quartzsite and just kind of edged my way along the highway here, you know. They're buying a fifth wheel. You'd think they'd have bought one by now, you know. Yeah, I got a fifth wheel on my property, but the pack rats are doing more camping out of it than anybody. They go in those little bay. I told my friend Scott, I said, put some mouse traps in the bay, man. In those little bay area. I told you they'd get in there. I told you. You don't want them to get into those things because they start eating away at the wires, man. He said you can hook the wire, use extension cords for your solar wire. I said you're best off putting the wire through conduit. Because you don't put it in conduit and plastic, PVC, they'll eat through that. But if you get the steel conduit and put the wire through there, run it through, put your wire through a lot of that, the pack rats won't be able to eat through the wire then, because they're not going to eat the metal. I told them that too. I said, God, I try to tell them, you got to put some good traps. Put the traps all the way around the property, build a perimeter around it. Put some metal. They can't climb. It's pretty hard for them to climb get smooth metal. You could buy those metal troughs that you put up on the roof and stake them down, and then seal them up on the corners. They won't get in. They won't climb over that. It's too slippery. They can't. Then it'll keep them out of the frickin' trailer. That's all I can. I try to help him to keep those damn frickin' pack rats out. And that's all you do is build a little perimeter around your structure. And I put bait blocks in every outside compartment. Haven't seen one in 2 years. Yeah, you can control the pack rats. You just gotta... Scorpions? Where? Where's their scorpions? There's probably scorpions where I'm at. I wouldn't doubt it. I haven't seen any. I don't want to look for them. Maybe one or two could get in here. I don't know. They can crawl their way up in here. I haven't seen any, though. Like I said, I'm not looking for them. I've seen enough of those in my time. I lived in Phoenix for, 53 years? Yeah, I've seen my share of scorpions. I've been stung by quite a few. I got stung by one scorpion and it literally left me blind for about 10 minutes. I could not see. And that scared the living daylights out of me. Freaking, I felt the bite or sting, excuse me. They don't bite you, they sting you. But man, some of those things can pack a punch. Just depends. Kind of what scorpion gets you. A bark scorpion will really pack a punch. But I've been stung so many times, I'm pretty much immune to scorpions, Though I've had them around. I had them in my house when I lived in Phoenix, and shoot, I never got stung inside the house, not once. But I've seen quite a few of them get in, and the ones I've seen, I've done battle with them. I've seen one on the kitchen counter, man. I'm like, you mother, I'm going to get you. That thing looked at me and had its tail up, Said, yeah, I'm going to get you. And I got it. I killed him. Smashed him. Actually, I took his tail off. I hit him on a knot and cut his tail off of him so he couldn't sting. Once you take their tail off, man, they can't do much to you. They're pretty much defenseless once you cut their tail off. You just freaking smash them. Give them big muncheroo, man. Best thing is to keep a 2x4 around. You just come up on the top part of them, and they can't see what you're gonna do. And you come down on top of them, and they don't even see what's gonna happen. They're looking straight at you, and then you just move the 2x4 and crunch it. They're pretty solid, man. They got a nice little infrastructure coating around them to protect them. My friend's house in Texas was infested with scorpions. Can you imagine? Yeah, I was never, infested, but yeah, I had quite a few. I had a few here and there, I've seen a big one. The big one, I've seen one about 7 inches long. And some of those carry the babies on their back. The females will carry their babies right on their back. You don't want to mess with that. And they have those babies running off the back. That's not good. Those little babies, they sting you, man. that'll be worse because when they sting you, they use up all their venom on you. Yeah, so they have venom in their like I said, scorpions have venom. So yeah, venom, just like a rattlesnake. Well, not quite the same thing, but man, it'll hurt. It does hurt to get stung by those things, man. Freaking man, it feels like, oh man, it feels like they're whacked. Somebody takes a nail and just hammers a nail right into you. What's the plan for the day? I don't know yet. I got to go 2:40, no 3. I got to be at the wound care at 3:45. So that's pretty much the end of the day. That's pretty much this whole day, actually. So I don't know. I'm thinking, what did I say, Tuesday? I'm thinking maybe I look for a Chinese restaurant or something around here. I don't know. See if there's any Chinese restaurants. See if they got a buffet. See if there's a Chinese buffet here. Usually every town has a Chinese buffet, but who knows? I not looked for one, but I can try. There's probably good American food around here too. Good American hamburger. Get some American food. Let's see, what did you do for breakfast? I haven't done anything for breakfast yet, so I was thinking about making I'm gonna check my blood sugar. I haven't done that yet. After I had all that stuff yesterday, but my blood sugar was like 81 when I left out for the restaurant. So that's the lowest I've seen it in a long, long time. But I gave myself some insulin though, 2 doses of it. So kind of hoping it was strong enough to hold me up for today. Well, at least some of the day, but not all the day. But at least half the day. But if I have to give myself some insulin, some more, then it's not a big deal. I got it right here. I got my insulin right here, see? Pen needle. See how easy it is? You just stick yourself with the pen needle. It's the easiest way to give yourself insulin. I keep it right here. I could just put that bottle in my pocket, and then I can, right before I eat my food, I just stick myself with that, and I'm pretty much good. I just sit there I'll wait about 5 minutes for it to kick in, then go have your meal. Then it won't spike your sugar. And once you give yourself insulin before the meal, it never spikes your sugar. It's the best thing to do, man. Once your sugar spikes, it's hard to bring it back down, even with insulin. So, but if you do it before, you're pretty good shape. So yeah, it's kind of too bad that I it's too bad what happened, like a week ago. It's too bad that I had to become an enemy with the person, isn't it? See, it didn't have to be that way. I tried to make it simple. I said, hey, let's just have a meetup, so I'll meet you, and I think I said Phoenix, and then they said that they didn't want to stop in Phoenix. Then I said, well, then I'm going to Quartzsite, and I went to Quartzsite, and I guess they got mad. I don't know what the deal was, but I didn't cause it. I'm not the one that got the person mad. I mean, I offered. They just didn't get. I go, can you give me a yes or no? That we can meet in Phoenix? Because I'll stay in Phoenix for an extra day. But could have met up and had pizza or something, or go to a restaurant. But no, that didn't happen. Because it just didn't happen. It's a bad deal. So I don't know. What kind of meter do you use? It's actually a meter. It's a meter from Walmart. I use an Omni Prime. It's called an Omni Prime meter, and it works good. It's right from Walmart. I get the Walmart strips. They're cheapest you can use. What you buy for $20? You get 100 you get 100 strips. I like to have the kind that I like to go to a regular doctor that specializes in diabetes, so I can get a sticker put on my arm. Then I can put the app on my phone, and all I gotta do is scan it. I can control. I could always know what my blood sugar is all day long. I could stay perfect. That would be the best way to do it. I really would like to have it that way, but for some reason they just don't want to give me the prescription for that. The insurance will cover it. So anyway, got some people coming in here. See a schoolie blue bus out there camping in front of me. See if I can. I don't know if I can get it or not. I'm just looking at the back side here. Let me see something here. There's a schoolie bus. I don't know if I can get it in. Where is it? I don't know if I can get it. Trying to blow it up. There's a schoolie bus right back there. Hold on. See that schoolie bus back there? Yeah, there's a big schoolie bus there. There's another camper. There's a box truck right there. There's another camper back in there too. And there's a schoolie. Not sure what else is around there. So anyway, that's kind of like what it looks like here. Let's see here. No, it's not Blue Van Dam. He didn't paint his thing. He hasn't even painted it yet. What's wrong with the foot? Is it from the foot has got missing skin underneath the heel. That's the problem. But it needs to heal up. I'm taking stuff to help it heal, though. I'm doing some extra stuff, dude. I've taken it's called what do you call it? Red Deer Velvet. It's called Red Deer Velvet. I'm taking that. That stuff's expensive. It's like $100 a bottle. And I don't have enough of that stuff, So I'm just taking only one at a time. Should take 3 a day, but then I would be out of supply, and the stuff's hard to get. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can look for a different supplier that sells that stuff. They'll do the same exact thing for about half the price. Somebody sells that stuff, they're charging $100 a bottle. It's ridiculous. So it's freaking crazy. No, I used to, but I used to carry a fishing rod with me. But I don't. I guess you could go. It'd be really hard for me to fish, man. Maybe unless there's a picnic table and I can cast out in the water, that'd be the only way I could do it. Illegal machine gun hit. What's that? I'm probably not that far from Oral Oli. She could probably come to my camp. You could probably come to my camp, actually, but I don't want the other person to come to my camp, Not after what happened, I certainly don't. They're not people aren't nice when they have to physically hurt you, That's not nice to do. That's not something I plan on. It's not something I like to do, hurt people, I keep to myself. I don't bother with people. Now for sure I keep to myself. Let's see, I don't have a matchstick. I don't have a matchstick. Yeah, I'm sure. It's good to know that. It's good to know that there's no matchstick there. It's something a little different. It's like a little pocket tool for you, huh? It's your pocket tool. Let's see, the men have the matchstick, though. Huh. The live cigarette was kind of funny looking back. The cigarette thing was not, I didn't like that. Now, that was the topping on the ice, and they did to throw that cigarette butt. But you know who that, who does that multi tool. I've got a multi tool. Yeah, I've got a Leatherman. Yeah, I got two different kinds of well, one's a Leatherman and one's a cheapy version, Walmart version. That's looks pretty good though. It's a nice looking thing, and it does a pretty good job. Oh, that live cigarette could have put your. Oh yeah, easily. That's what they tried to do. That's why they threw it at. That's why they threw it at me like that. Did they send it to forensics for? I'm sure they didn't do any of that. I'm sure they didn't even care. Yeah, the cops are kind of worthless, actually. They didn't even call me back. So, I don't know. They don't want to do nothing about it. So, after a few days, they forget about it. It's like, oh, okay, that crime. Well, hey, at least we got a report on it. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, keep a record because, it could happen again with the same person. You ever heard that crimes repeat themselves sometimes? See, it kind of spoils things. See, now I can't say I'm at wherever I'm at. Like I'm at a undisclosed location now because of that. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, it'd be nice to say, okay, I'm at whatever. I'm at such and such lake, or I'm at such and such place. Then somebody could, hey, I might come visit you for, camp out for a night or whatever, and then bring some firewood and have a little bit of fire outside, and around the chairs, kind of make it nice, but not when, now this person made it so you can't do that now. Now that they'll just come after you if they know where you're at. See, I liked how open you were with your followers before the. Yeah. See, I can't now. See, now I can't do that. See, it's all been ruined. But like I said, I came to this area because they had wound care. I guess I could have gone a little further up. I could have gone to. I didn't think about what's that? Hey, Bullhead City. The camping with the Kellys are at Bullhead City. At least they were. I guess they put an offer on a house up there. Somewhere in Kingman. I guess they put an offer for a house in Kingman. The camping with the Kellys. They're good friends with Nomadic Fanatic. That's the couple. That's the couple that's gonna have a little baby. Yeah, she's pregnant. I heard like one of those train horns. Did you block a lot of followers? I blocked Carlton last night. Yeah, I blocked him out. So I think a couple people. I think I put on. I think I put him on timeout for 5 minutes. But they think, then they think they're taken out. They work with Nomadic. I never cared for the Kellys. I just sold my mobile home in Bullhead. Did you? What'd you sell it for? What'd you get for it? Shoot, I wouldn't mind getting another mobile home again. I was looking around, like I said, I was looking around Lake Havasu City. Looks kind of nice around here. That could be an option. That could be a big option for me, actually. Lake Havasu City. I like it. I like it in this. I like it in Lake Havasu City. Was he working with Tweak? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's see, Charles doesn't come in anymore. Did he get blocked? Charles doesn't come in any. I don't know if I blocked Charles. Yeah, I did block Charles. I did block him out. He stopped coming in. You gotta remember, he's good friends with Tasha Teeling. So yeah, he's trouble. Yeah, he probably probably helped the trouble actually. I think he was. I think he was working with that person because he meant to do some harm to me. You know, he did. Charles Chanel's were. Yeah, I'm sure of it. You know, but yeah, I don't need to be hanging around. You know, I'm not a drug user, so it doesn't make sense for me to be hanging around that. You know. Let's see. He helped him locate you. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, if you turn the locate, you have a locator on your phone. If you turn the locator off, they can't track you unless they put some kind of device on your vehicle, which I doubt they did because they didn't have the time to do it. Plus, there's no way somebody's going to spend money to put a tracking device on you. That costs a lot of money to do that. I got 48,000, small lot, but face the river. I love that place. Why'd you sell it? Shoot, 48 grand, 50. I'd have bought that from you. Shoot, I didn't know you were selling it. I might just buy another place like that. Easily pay cash for that, and that'd not be a problem. Right in Arizona, yeah, I'd love to live there. Let's see if your phone is on. It can be tracked. Yeah, but there's a tracking. There's a locator button on your phone. If you turn it off, then they can't track you, even though the phone's on. As far as I can understand, or as far as I can think, you know. That blue van, that blue minibus out there, that's pretty nice. They did a good job of painting it, and they got a nice camp. They set up one of those shade canopy things, you know. They got their chairs. Man, they got them. I tell you, man, I wouldn't mind camping over there. They got the perfect setup, man. See if I can hook up with somebody like that. See, they can do the. Let's see, there are a lot of mobile homes in Bullhead for sale. Yeah, what in for that kind of price? Yeah, I might consider doing that. So then I have my own lot. You know, I could do that, and then have the place up north. You know, I could have two places actually. That'd be pretty good, or just have one or the other. But then I just have to stay in the summer heat. You know, which I lived in Phoenix for 53 years, so I know what the summer heats are like. As long as you got air conditioning, you're fine. You know, then stay inside during the summer. Only come out and come out at night when the scorpions come out. You know. No, if your phone is on GPS, Zach. I work for special ops for 30 years. So that so they could track so you could track a phone just by what? If it's just on GPS, I don't leave GPS on. You know, I turn the GPS on only when I'm going out to find something, you know, like a restaurant or something. That's the only time it tells me exactly where to turn. You know, it's kind of nice. It says, okay, turn right. And after that, I turn the whole program off. What if the power goes out? Power goes out. Yeah, it'd be if it in the summertime, it'd be oh my God, it'd be, oh, that's happened lots of times in monsoon. I was in Phoenix. I have to go outside. You have to go sit outside. That's all you got. Otherwise, it's all stuffy inside the house. Yeah, the house. When you get when you have a house, it's all nicely insulated. So then it's not so bad. But it gets kind of sticky, muggy if it's monsoon. In the monsoon, that's why you want to run the AC. Can't run a swamp cooler because it's just too freaking humid. So that's always an issue. Phil Mickelson, if you have the software that is GPS for maps, but your phone itself it is GPS active. So you're saying that no matter what, that somebody could always find you, is what you're saying. It sucks your neighbor cheated you out of your house in the valley. Yeah, because I could have kept that property. See, all I needed was $800 for property taxes. See, I was out of money. I didn't have any of my money from my family or my aunt, excuse me. So yeah, just $800, and I had disability. That's why I was waiting for disability. It took 3 years to get disability. It took a full 3 years. Yeah, and the last 6 months were brutal trying to get it. Because you went and saw the judge, and after you saw the judge and you won your case, right after the judge you won your case, you had to wait an additional 6 months to get the disability. Half a year. It's pretty brutal. Didn't I think I asked Social Security if I could take a loan off of it, so I can get some money. I ran out of money, but I didn't have money for the $800. If I could have done that, I'd have been fine. I could have kept the place, and I would have, things would have been good. Yeah, I even cleaned. I took everything out of my house. I took the carpet out. I thoroughly sprayed it really good. So for scorpions and everything else, I used some good spray, some professional stuff. Yeah, if your phone is active, it can be tracked. That's why Brian Laundrie got rid of Gabby's phone. Guess you could say that was smart. The disability was from your foot. No, disability was from from my diabetes, from my heart condition. What else? Just uh, basically neuropathy. All that stuff. Kidney disease. I had kidney disease too. Stage 2 kidney disease. So yeah, I've got quite a few things that were going on wrong with me. So yeah, I won my case easily, fully disabled. So once they do that, you're on Social Security for the rest of your life. You're good to go, unless the government. According to my friend, he says Social Security is going to go away, and I say no. No, it could possibly go away, but I doubt it. I doubt that'll happen. Our country wouldn't do that. Wouldn't allow for that. Our country would, But with Biden, you never know. But Biden's not going to be in office for. He only has 4 years, and he'll be out. He obviously he knew he was. I think he knows he was not going to stay in office anyway. His health, his age. There's no way. So no, I got SSDI on my case. You got to remember, I paid taxes into the system for 33 years, so I was fully invested. Fully invested. Yeah, that's what my lawyer said. She goes, "You are fully invested. That means you get all that, and you could even work a job too." You know, you could even work a full-time job if you could. I said, but I can't, unfortunately, I can't. And I get that was when I was walking, but now I'm not walking. So let's see. I drove a truck for 41 years, retired on my own accord. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. You're good shape then, Judy. You're living on the coast, so you're living right off the ocean, man. You can't ask for better than that. You know, it's pretty good. That's one thing I could say. See, what attorney did you use in Phoenix? God, I can't remember. I cannot remember who it was. I had some attorney out of Texas, but then they subcontracted an attorney in Phoenix, a really good one. It was in Scottsdale. The lady was. It's a lady attorney. Really nice looking too. Very, very nice looking. Oh, telling you what, she was the most attractive lady I think I laid my eyes on in quite some time. She was pretty dressed up. She looked really nice, man. I can just tell you, she was very attractive, man. She was enough to take your put it this way: if your thing had trouble working, it didn't have trouble working once you laid your eyes on that. So that's one thing I could say. Yeah. I was like, wow. Well, she was just a knockout. I'll just never forget that. But yeah, I won like I said, I did most of the talking. I talked most of the time. The judge had a lot of questions for me, and I just answered the questions, much as best as I could, and that's it. Just wondered. I know a few disability attorneys in Phoenix. There was a lady that's like she was out of Scottsdale. I don't have her. I had some business cards, but who knows where. It's a possibility I could, if I went through every little detailed thing in here, I might come across her card. But you know, she only gave me a couple cards. She gave me one magnet card too, but I wish I could have stuck it on the above the what do you call it, the stove, the little fan that blows all the smoke out. So let's see, the unit. Well, the unit works. It works. It just doesn't work well in some situations. You just have to be physically. You just have to be physically attracted to the other person. That's all. That's all it takes. No, my thing still works. It still works. It just doesn't work as good as it used to. Gotta remember, I'm 59 years old. But then again, I've heard some people. I heard one guy or one person I knew. His dad was like 80 something years old, and man, he had no trouble. He was like 85 years old. That guy could just, oh my God, women would love him because his thing worked like a charm. Guess it worked like the Lucky Charms. Like the box of cereal. Yep. Just got to, women want a good working unit. That's what they want. If they don't have it, then they don't want to stick around, obviously. There's no reason for them to stick around. So I'm 66. Mine works great. See? I said, you could be 66. Some guys could be in their 20s and it doesn't work, It could be one of those unlucky things. Now, a guy's 20 something years old and his wing won't get up, He can't turn it on. So that's problem for some people, you know. Oh, mine still works. It just doesn't work as good as it used to. That's all. But like I said, it doesn't matter if it works anyway. I don't have anybody, so it's not a big deal right now. I mean, who cares if it works or not? I don't have nobody with me anyway, so that's the deal there. So that's why I'm not so concerned about it. It's that dude parked off the edge of the road. So I hate to be off the edge of the road. People drive by because what they do when you're camping in an area like this, those razor things, they'll just kick up dust all over the freaking place. I hate that. Because then all that dust just gets up on your solar panel. What's my solar panel at? Solar's like 12.1. So solar's kind of hurting right now. But when it gets up to like 13.6 or something, then I'll crank up the solar generator and I'll charge it up. I'm sure it's got plenty of charge in it still. Last night I only watched the football game. I think I was like 84% when I first started it. I'm probably down to like 60% with the solar generator. It's important to keep that prostate working. Doctor told me that. Why's that? Well, do you have to keep the prostate? You married, Phil? You a married man? That's sad. Judy Oxnard says that's sad. What's sad, Judy? I don't know what when she said it's sad. I'm not sure what's sad about it. You know what? That your weed whacker don't work. Or mine'll work. It just, believe me, it's different. When you have somebody physically around you, your body acts differently. But when you don't have anything around you, then I mean, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? There just isn't any point in if you have nobody, then Mr. Weed Whacker doesn't have to trim the grass, So but you can get gross if it's not doing its thing. It's sad you haven't had anyone since the busty babe you took in '93. Well, I've had a couple since then, but I can't say it was much. What she had the biggest boobs, I think. Those boobs will knock you out. I swear, man, she put those boobs, she knocked those suckers in your face, and you just completely get knocked out. She had the biggest boobs I think any woman ever had. She could put roller skates on those boobs and just go down the street. That's the kind of boobs she had. Man, she was a horny thing, I tell you. Man, and the worst part when we went camping out there, like you were saying, she went topless walking around, and there's a family camping next door to us with kids, and anyway, the one lady comes running over. Hey, that girl's walking around. I got kids, man. Tell her to put something on. She's walking around with her boobs like that, just out in the open. I go, what? She's doing what? Okay, I'll have a talk with her. Don't worry, I'll get it straightened up. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, your kids aren't going to see her Your kids probably already seen her boobs already. They're probably happy. They're probably happy they've seen something like that. But hopefully not. Hopefully I didn't do that to the kids. Okay. I will make sure she gets something on. This problem is she could fit a shirt without the thing still being exposed because her boobs are so big. You know. I'm telling you, she had the biggest boobs I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, she was gonna get a mouthful from that lady. I'm gonna tell you. You know, I didn't blame her. I told her, I said, you know, Shiler, you don't walk around like that with kids. Are you kidding me? You could be in a lot of trouble for that. No, get your shirt on, man. Whatever. You know, she couldn't fit into any bra because her boobs are too big. I don't think there was a bra big enough for her boobs. Shoot, they're the size of watermelons, man. I'm not joking, man. Yeah, she was kind of scary that night. She got really upset with me, Shiler. Her name was Shiler. She got really upset with. She wanted to go on that trip, and I wanted to go fishing. See, I didn't want her to go. I just wanted to go by myself, and just be able to spend some time fishing out there, I really wanted to catch some fish. And I was at Willow Springs Lake. It was at Willow Springs. It wasn't Woods Canyon, but it was close. It was a Woods Canyon turnoff, but you had to keep going just one thing north further, one little turn further north to the north side of Highway 260, and then you get to Willow Springs Lake, and that's a beautiful lake. I just walk around I go to the north where the dam is, and there's a lot of places you can just sit right on a rock and just cast out your line. Perfect place to fish. Never had to tangle your line. The water was deep right there. You could either go to the bottom or you could just fish off the top of the water. Either or was pretty good. But I did not catch any fish there that night. She got burned up. She stayed in the truck. I told her not to do that. Told her to come in the shade and sit up by me, but she stayed in the truck. I told her to stay at the camp. She stayed at the camp, and she was all pissed off and wanted to go home. I said, I'm not leaving. I drove all the way up here. I got a whole week off from work. No, we ain't doing that. It's my vacation. Nah, that's when I was working. No, we're not doing that. She got pissed off. Yeah, she was just throwing a fit. I was throwing things around. I go, don't be throwing things around, man. I had my camp stove set up on the table, and I had to do all the cooking and everything, and she wasn't much of a cook. Found that out. So anyway, she was just more trouble than she was worth. Put it that way. Yeah. Let's see, she was more worried about her husband than the kids. That's funny. That's pretty funny, I can say that. She thought her husband was gonna like the boobs, huh? Of course she did. Yeah. Every week, every Friday night she came by. She came for a romping. It's romper time. Romping time. So I think that's what she called it, romping time. She'd be pounding on my door. She goes, "Hey, it's romping time." And I was always ready to go. I knew what it was. Every Friday night. This went on for a long time, man. I bet it went on for at least a year. I'd say a year and probably a couple months. So yeah, I had her on a regular basis. Heck, it was like a doctor's appointment. Come on in. You know, that's the way it was. Hey, it was a good time. It was a good time during those times. Yeah, I just had to be careful as I didn't get a concussion, from the boobs hitting me in the face, or the head. She freaking just, oh my God. She put the biggest effort into doing that than any girl I could put together that I had like 6 or 7 ladies in the past, but they were nothing like her. Nothing. She was absolutely just freaking, oh my goodness. She gave every bit of her energy she put into that. She worked hard. I'd say that. I was like, man, what a nice girl she is. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, she did her job. She probably the best. Any guy that ever had her, she would have been the best thing for them. That's one thing I could say. So. I had 2 bicycle guys that were bike campers. They came in here and they put a tent. I guess they must have slept in a tent last night. But yeah, they had all the pockets on the side of the bike, and they had the green outfits, so they could be seen, and a flag, and they were just really set up for bicycles. They had quite the setup. Yeah, what a schoolie back in there. Schoolie bus. I guess they make pretty good campers. Because they got the diesel, They could also pull a lot of weight. Let's see, are you going to return the grill today? No, I'm not going to return it. I need it, I got a grill for my property up north too. The one guy that did the solar, he gave us a grill, full size. I think my solar charger just turned on just now. So yeah, that's gonna help my solar out quite a bit. Yep, it sure did. Boosted up about 10 points. So we're almost 12.4. Yeah, I like that meter. I like having a solar charge meter. All I gotta do is just look at it. It lights up at night too. It makes a nice little light, makes like a little nice night light for walking. In case you have to get up in the middle of the night. Let's see, Phil Mickelson gotta go. I'm teaching a class and 20 student officers just got here. Okay, Phil, take care. I will talk to you later. Appreciate you coming in. All right. Okay, Phil's gone. We got Judy in here, Judy Oxnard. See, we got good people in this channel. See, I like to keep it like that. See, this is a kind of way. This is a way to do a channel. Just like, just perfect. You get a few people in here, and they're just super good, nice, and just perfect. I can't say any better for it. And you got a little crowd in here too, a little bit, just a little bit. See if I can show the mountain there. It's kind of hard to see the mountain. There it is. There's the mountainside. See, look at that. Okay. Right there. Okay. It's just right behind me there. What a view I got there. But no, I'm thinking I'm going to put that grill together today, and I just might get that chicken out and cook it on the grill, but it's just going to take an effort to do it. Well, you know what? I just thinking I can't because I got to go to the wound care place. That's like right at dinner time. So, but tomorrow I'll definitely do it. Tomorrow, I'll have the grill set up because you might as well get it out of the box anyway. The problem I hate with these things, you get a box, and so you get a box, and what do you do with it? You know what I wish I had done is bought a bundle of firewood and had some lighter fluid. Then I can, soak the wood and I could have a little fire outside, and that'd be pretty cool. Just a couple bundles, and it's just all I could have to do is just set it on the back of the railing in the back where the generator is, and all the way in the back, and just put it there and strap it to it, and put all the, and I could put the barbecue back there too, strap it with one of those tie downs. Probably got a couple tie downs in here. Probably right inside the RV. I'm sure I do. I'll just have to find them. Man. But no, I'm not going to return the grill. No, the grill, I'm going to use that grill. I just got to get it. I got to be able to carry it to the back of the RV. I probably, you know what I should do? Was the physical confrontation worse with Tasha or helping the homeless and those, and was I don't know, man. It was they're both pretty bad. I haven't heard from Tim in a while. I don't know that's kind of strange. I have not heard from Tim. I could probably call him up, and he didn't answer his phone last couple times I tried to call him. Who knows? He could have died. He could have passed away. He gave his fifth wheel to one of his buddies or whatever when he dies, he was gonna give it to me, but I knew he wasn't gonna give it to me. I just knew that anyway. So I think it was worth some money. It's worth some cash. He probably get $7,000 out of that fifth wheel, but the condition it would be in after he was done with it, who knows? Who knows? Only one would know. Now would be, yeah, Tim was pretty bad. Yeah. Yeah, Tim was, I could say, Jasmine Star video. Love it. Love it or leave it. Huh, Jasmine Star's got a video out. Quite a little mountain it'll climb. Nice little climb right there. Let's see, where's the video? Yeah, but Tim could be really bad. When he's drunk, he's really bad. Belligerent. Just really rotten to the core. I don't know why he had to be like that. He just was. So, 11 people in the house. Tell me, I've been out here for like an hour and 23 minutes. I probably should shut it down for the afternoon. Probably come back on tonight. But I thought about taking a trip, but nah. I got the wound care to take care of, so I was thinking about maybe going down south, maybe down to Parker or something. Yeah, but we'll think about going to Parker tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I might even go back down to Quartzsite. I don't know. I know quite a few places now I know a lot of places to camp at. I can go visit a couple campsites, actually. I can go visit where the Mobile Traveler is. I can go to their camp, and hang out there. So we'll see. So we'll just close it out, guys, and we'll catch you guys later. Yeah, it's a little bit of a drive to get back down there. A little bit. 95% of those RVs parked in storage lots would. RVs parked in storage lots would take a lot of work to repair to make them camp ready, huh? I imagine so. You had to put, like I said, when your RV sits a little bit, you got to put tires on it because you end up getting dry rot tires. So I had to put all new tires on this thing when I hit the road. So, but then I had to put a new gas cap on it, and I'm glad I did that. So filled up the tank. Tank's all full. So ran the generator for a couple hours. It doesn't really use. When I use the generator, it's amazing how it works pretty good. I turn on the AC and cool it off in here. Works pretty good, but just that air conditioner is so noisy, man. Can't hear over anything. Just wish this thing wasn't so packed. I still got one beer left in the cooler too, so I can have an ice cold one with some chicken, and I got salad too. I can make a nice salad. I got the cherry tomatoes. Oh man, that'll be really good, man. Nice barbecue. If I could only find my barbecue sauce, I don't know where it went. Oh wait, there it is. I see it. Oh, it's down there. So I'll get the barbecue sauce. At least I think it's the barbecue. It could be salad dressing. I bet you it's a salad dressing. I don't know what I did with that barbecue sauce, but I really need that sauce. To make the chicken any good, Just go out tomorrow. I can head out first thing in the morning and go to Quartzsite. Give a couple people a visit. So, all right, guys, we're gonna close it out. Okay, you guys take it easy. We're gonna say sayonara for now. Okay, bye, guys.